Hello, my HCG peeps. It's HCG Annie, or Annie HCG here. Trying to get in the groove of the vlog. Not really sure if I know what I'm doing with this whole vlogging thing. I'm actually going to take a class, a workshop I believe they call it, at the Apple Store in San Francisco on Thursday to learn all about iMovie. So these things might be a little more interesting if there was some graphic interest. Like the way Slim Steve has always got, I don't know, some kind of funky music playing. And Heavy Dobby has that really cool intro where she does a little personal thing and then it's her regular da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Cracks me up. But I was just out doing my weekly morning shopping and I came across a few things that I thought you peeps might like to know about. I am in P4.5. Maybe I should say 3.5. I went on what I would call a P5 vacation a week ago in Key West. It was basically a party trip. It's called was the 18th annual Wasted Away in Margaritaville bar tour. I went with 58 of my dearest friends, and yeah, we pretty much just got wasted away for, count 'em, 6 days. So I'm still recovering from that. Actually was doing pretty good and was back down to 3 pounds over LDW when I went to the movies and ate a large popcorn. Like, duh. I don't know who thought that was a good idea. At the time, I didn't realize how bad it would be, but now I am 6 pounds over LDW, and I gotta get a little bit serious about that. So one of the things that has also happened to me, I'm 54 years old. I've had hot flashes for 7 years. Got rid of them over a year ago with HRT. Stopped the HRT after a year, and now the stupid hot flashes are back. But I think it's because I have a cold. My poor little nose is, well, you know, red and chapped. So maybe the hot flashes are only a momentary thing. But one of the things I was reminded about is that apple cider vinegar cures all ills, including hot flashes. So my sister-in-law clued me into this years ago, and I'll be taking a shot of apple cider vinegar in the morning and a shot in the evening, and maybe that will help. I just don't want to go back to HRT because, I don't know, they can't decide if it's going to kill me or keep me alive. So here's a really cool thing that I found today. This is Santa Cruz. Now, I don't know if all Whole Foods have this. It might be a local product because Santa Cruz is right near San Francisco, hence the name of it. But this is pure lemon juice. This is real organic lemon juice. It is not from concentrate, as you can see right here, and it's the real thing. The only thing in here is real lemon juice, and it looks like real lemon juice. It has no preservatives in it, and it says 2 tablespoons equals the juice of 1 medium lemon. I'm super psyched about this because lemons are really freaking expensive. I love my lemon water. I love putting lemon on chicken and on fish in whatever pea I'm in. And this is awesome. I'm not sure how much it cost. It couldn't have been terribly expensive. I think it was $2.99 or $3.99. Still way cheaper than the equivalent of fresh lemons. I have a friend here who has a lemon tree. People in California often do. I do not because I live in the city. She brought me some lemons about a month ago, and I'm all out of them. What else did I buy today? This is one of my other health foods that would, it's not a health food. Celtic Salt. They have large grain that's good for bigger grains, which is good for cooking. And then this is a little bit finer mill. This is good for shaking on food. I do everything I possibly can. Low sodium. I do have blood pressure problems. But this stuff, my nutritionist actually would call it health food. And she says that it has much more salt flavor. So if you shake a little bit of this on at the end of cooking, you can get the deal. Cautionary tale. There's a shaker top, see? And on the other side, it's a non-shaker top. I tell you this because I was using this when making chili when I was in P2 last time around. I opened the wrong end at the very end of making the chili, and I dumped a whole, I don't know, 2 tablespoons of salt into the chili. I fished it out. I tried to get it out with a potato. In the meantime, I taste tested that chili nonstop the whole night, gained 3 pounds. Never mind. Trader Joe's. I was in Trader Joe's today. Terribly disappointed. They had no macadamia nuts. They had no big jars of capers. I love my capers. But they do have, my favorite thing on the whole planet, their green salsa. Throw this with some lime zest and lime juice on chicken breasts. Throw it in the oven. Awesome. And I'm not sure if it was Heavy Dobby or Shelly, who also gets my favorite Trader Joe's Aioli garlic mustard sauce. It is a sauce. It has no sugar in it. It has, unfortunately, soybean oil, but, you know, I'm not too terrified of some bad oils. But this stuff is great, and particularly if you make mashed cauliflower in a way that you want to mimic mashed potatoes, this stuff really gives it some awesome flavor. A little bit goes a long way. Awesome to rub on, say, pork chops or chicken as well before you're cooking. My other latest discovery, because I have cholesterol issues, is red yeast rice with CoQ10. This stuff isn't cheap. You take 2 tablets a day. There are 90 capsules in here. These are from Whole Foods. This stuff is supposed to be really good for naturally lowering your cholesterol. I'll give it a try. I also bought a tub of already roasted garlic cloves. Also great for cholesterol. I had my blood drawn 4 weeks after P2 to see if I'm being down 68 pounds and all the way with the HCG out of my system, would my cholesterol improve? Don't know. They seem to have lost my blood tests. Things are a little chaotic at my doctor's office lately. This is also a P2 thing. If y'all have never, if you are not using moisturizer and you want to go oil-free, this is Alba. It's a tub of moisture cream, aloe and green tea, oil-free moisturizer. This stuff is like gold. It's expensive. It was $17 or $18 at Whole Foods or a health food store. But it is a great, really great moisturizer. It got me through the horrors of dry skin, as my aging skin seems to be getting drier. For the first time in my 53 years, I do not have oily skin. Those are my products that I'm sharing. I do have a couple of comments to make about people's struggles and people's posts on Facebook. I've been more of a Facebooker than a vlogger, just trying to get used to viewing people's vlogs and asking people to view mine. This whole thing about people cheating and then fessing up on Facebook, and there seems to be a lot of this cheating going on. And every person who does really has a huge stall or a gain. And it's like it's a surprise to people. I am telling you, the Heavy Dobby mentioned in her last vlog that she had figured out, or somebody had figured out in another vlog, that the vegetables on the Simeon's protocol are largely diuretics. And I figured that out right out from the very beginning. They are diuretics, and that's why those vegetables are on there. Some of the more cruciferous vegetables, not so diuretic. So the diuretics that, the vegetables that are on the program, celery, cucumbers, fennel, they are all largely water and very diuretic. The protein that we eat is protein. So it's the diuretics in those vegetables help flush the fat out of your system, and the protein keeps your body functioning. We need the protein to keep our muscles moving and our brain synapses going. So I have to say, that's the reason those foods are so restricted. That's why they're there. The Doc Simeon said that he did a testing with thousands of people. Other updated protocols may branch out a little bit more, but I gotta say, the people who have the best results stick with the prescribed foods. I have not had success with coconut oil. Other people have. Rock on, more power to them. But when you say, I just don't know why I've stalled, all I've had is 4 pieces of chocolate delight and this and that, well, you know, maybe that's it. I don't mean to be cursing anybody out, but, you know, it's kind of frustrating. It's frustrating when people don't follow the protocol. They cheat and then they say, oh, I'm stalled. I don't know what's going on. And all I say, when I'm trying to give advice and I'm trying to be nice, is, hey, try the original. Try and stick with it, see what happens. Everybody looks at my profile picture and they say, wow, you've had such great success. I gotta tell you, I am like strict Simeon's POP, babe. Every time I veered from it, even this much, trouble. Gains, stalls, crankiness, unhappiness, you know, so frustration, whatever. Also, I take RX pellets. Prescription grade pellets, you put one under your tongue in the morning, one under your tongue in the evening. Piece of cake, no mixing, no expiration, always potent. They're more expensive, I get it, but I love them. I'm the lazy lady, the lazy HCG lady. That's my update as I continue in P4, P3, P4, trying to get back down to LDW. I'll be trying a couple of things, but largely I'm doing a very basic low carb diet. I've got thoughts about that low carb thing as well. And I'll be doing that in a vlog perhaps tomorrow. Thanks. Annie HCG, over and out.